And we're back.
That
So,
was beautiful.
yeah, those were amazing, as always. Aaron Zord, every season outdoes himself, and it's no different this time. Oh, good. Luckster made it for his as well. Perfect. Well, all right, boys, get into that game.
Get out.
Get out of here. Good luck, both of you. And, one thing that really stood out to me when I was watching that was the number of lizards that were getting beat on in the Chorf video. I couldn't help but
see if
think to
that's a
myself
trend.
that, might be an indication of what's to come. But how'd you guys tip this one?
I was away, so I didn't tip, but I'm gonna tip Larkstar now. Out of sheer belief in Nuffle's will.
Give me a score line.
2-1 off the back of a 1 turn and then stalling on his drive.
Yeah, I think he can push and get a score. The Chorfs don't really have great control, and the Skinks are really agile and fast. I think he can get a score, but I think also he's not going to stay on the pitch long enough in order to steal it again or maybe get to overtime and receive. I think there won't be much of a team after that.
Yeah.
But let's see, in terms of pure scoreline, what did I put? I have 2-1 in favor of Chorfs.
Yeah, I think 2-1 is reasonable. I'm gonna go even harder that scale and say 2-0. Assuming Chorfs are gonna get the toss, inducements are gonna be crappy because inducements are generally crappy, and the numbers are just gonna disappear because that's what we've seen all playoff long. So, still waiting for the match to start. I'm guessing they're taking their time in the inducements. Yeah. I think this is usually the round where the clingy teams drop out. But I guess technically last season the quarterfinals did have myself and the Rock Lobstrosity team drop out in the quarters. It could be argued that we were pretty clingy last season.
Yeah, I mean, you had some games where I was really surprised you pulled them out, given how they were going.
I was really hoping to do something similar this season, but man, Steve's team is on a tear.
Well, I've asked Larkstar what he's induced, so we'll see what he says. You got Slibly, Helmet, and an Apothecary.
There is a chainsaw, but no bribe to go with it. The extra
So what does that
Apo-
bring his bench to? 14?
Did he have 13 players?
No, he got Slibly and
Oh, yeah.
Helmet.
So yeah,
So he got-
12.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think he had 12.
So I think the extra Apo I kind of like as long as he uses it right. Like if it's the first badly hurt player that gets Apo'd immediately, that's good. If he's
Yeah, badly hurt Saurus probably, or plus agility skink, yeah. I don't think I'd use it on anyone
like a
else.
Loki skink, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Helmet with no bribe to me is like a Hail Mary of like, hey, if it works, great. If it doesn't, well,
Yeah, no.
maybe it didn't. Maybe he didn't pile on one time. We are in the game, boys.
Let's go.
Yeah, I see it. So, the only thing I don't like about the inducements is the fact he doesn't have babes. And he's going to get KO'd a lot.
Maybe. I mean, maybe he just gets casualtied a lot.
That's true.
It's really all dependent. Because I've gotten babes and immediately this is like, oh, I've got cast 5 times and 1 KO. Yeah, that babe's going to be a whole lot useful there. No. I think it's okay. I don't know if I'd go... I think Slibly is okay. The issue is that Claw kind of negates a lot of his strengths. Sure, you get 1 less skink on the field, but is that really a terrible thing? Because I don't think you're going to be able to beat this bashing through. Maybe he will. Maybe he's able to get some removals early.
I don't think he's going to get a say in the matter because he's on defense first. So
Oh God.
The Chorfs are gonna grind. He's gotta stem
Is he
the
gonna-
tide.
He's gonna keep on. I like keeping helmet on in defense because the Chorfs are likely to stall.
Yeah, it'll potentially force a score if you want to get rid of the soft. The soft starts going off.
Yeah, and then you might be able, and then if you can stall in the second half and score, you might just be able to win. The Chorfs are highly incentivized to stall, yeah.
Only one Agi4 skink on the pitch.
I don't hate it. The one off the pitch is this natty one. Well, not natty one turner, but it's
The blocker.
one that's kitted out to be a one turner.
Yeah.
And it also helps that the Chorfs don't really have they don't have the skills to make it difficult for a chain push one turn.
I also really like how far back he's set up.
Well, he was set up
Oh,
far
right.
back.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
It was far enough back to avoid a blitz, but the thing of it is, I mean, if the numbers are gonna go that way, I'd rather be in the position to take advantage of something going your way, like a quad skull or a kick or something like a blitz even.
There are only 3 claw palmers, so there's only just one straight up claw, so he's gonna probably get 3 claw.
Only 3 claw bombers. The way you said that.
No, wait a second. No, there's only two.
And there's only
claw
2.
palmers.
There's 2 claw
Almost
palmers. There's a
palmers.
3rd claw that's just naked claw, and then there's 2
And then
Oh,
there's
yeah,
regular
you're
claws.
right.
actual
Excuse me.
palmers.
So there could be 4 palms here.
They're four palms.
And the DP is. I don't like this setup from.
Somewhere Papa
Putting it
Nasty
the-
is pulling a full Ed McMahon, or not Ed McMahon, whatever McMahon it is from WWF,
If
leaning back in his chair.
Bleeding Hippie gets blitzed here, it's really really bad.
Just a high kick. Vince McMahon, thank you, Doss. That's the McMahon I was looking for.
All right, there's one. That's just the palmer, though.
Just the regular Palmer.
He's fine.
He doesn't even pile on.
I've seen enough pylons today, thanks.
Oh, pro? Are we gonna see a pro?
And a pro failure.
Nope. This has started out pretty okay for
Sarah the second
Star.
is safe. Now it's the Crocs' turn.
Pretty okay start. Nobody's died through blocks. Pretty okay.
It's what I've come to expect from my elves, okay? The first block of the game, they're off the pitch.
Moving the dirty
Crocs
player.
have not
So
done well this. Yeah, Crocs has not done well this tournament. We'll see if Stephanie.
Ooh, basing the nickel
Ooh.
blodge hobgoblin
Ooh.
against Slibley.
So he avoids the claw mighty blow hits this turn. That's really good. And where the Crocs got pushed, it's going to be hard to get a really good foul in on this Saurus. I mean, it'd still be
Man, I would just
Colin would
love
love
to see
that.
that blodge
yeah.
hobgoblin
He just
get
moved,
punched
so he
by the
decided
Crocs.
not to. There's what stadium is this?
No enhancement, so I'm guessing it's Lark Stars. Chorfs don't usually have money trouble. That was a good turn.
Yeah.
It
much
could have
better
gone
than-
much worse.
Oh, yeah, and really you have 4 Saurus that aren't based right now, so and the chainsaw to do something with.
And you get a bunch of free hits. And
Yeah.
This is actually pretty good for Larkstar. And if he wants, he can even make a play to get Heather onto the ball carrier.
Yeah,
Although,
yeah.
probably too early for that.
I mean, I would not hate the aggression, especially with that wizard, because he's not caged up right now, and it's going to be actually, depending on which side you attack, hard for him to get caged up without being based.
Wait, Wizard?
Larkstar doesn't have a wizard, does he?
Oh, I did do that,
No.
didn't I? Thank you for noticing. Recording more footage of my Kislev team.
Oh, they want you to
Yeah, I
do...
got it.
Yeah.
There's the POW.
This guy's
Oh.
niggled.
He is niggled. didn't use the Crocs, though.
Yeah, but he wanted to take advantage of grab here.
Oh,
It's
KO.
KO. Numbers are in favor of the Lizards. Here we go, boys.
It's a sign.
Crocs would not have gotten the removal. Would have just gotten a KO still.
Yeah.
Would have been a 9.
I think you were right. You just wanted to drag him in with grab to foul him
a
if you
fall-
didn't
well,
knock him out.
I didn't think he expected the knockdown, too, because he would have had block tackle for the follow-up block. That would have made it a lot more likely to take him down.
I would like to see a mighty blow blitz on this DP Hobgoblin. Just try and
I think
remove
going for the
numbers from
hobos
field.
is a good plan. That also allows you to get the skinks around to the side. Even if just one skink's over there in scoring position, then you can really threaten that wizard.
Yeah, and the DP would certainly help leading hippie snowball if the situation does arise, which is still fairly likely.
Going the other way, we're trying to make the cage less likely.
I don't know. The angle that he did at was odd. I probably would have moved the Crocs and then tried to blitz him down, and then maybe you could get a foul with helmet.
He does still have one more block left on this bull centaur. It's also
Yeah, just needs
blocked.
1 assist.
I mean, the slow game goes to Larkstar's advantage, I feel. You know, giving fewer blocks, taking fewer blocks.
Yeah, he needs to minimize. Oh,
That's probably a reroll. No?
No.
now he eats it. I don't like that because there's a way he can get in on your agility 4 skink now. If he gets a knockdown on a 1 die.
Yeah, he'd have to 1 die though. I mean, he can get set up for 2 die on Stacy the second. And if he
Yeah,
does that, then there
with
really
guard, he
isn't
can do that.
there isn't a way to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually no, he could do
Yeah,
it
there
with
is.
the 2 die.
Got
He uses his guard and moves him down. Yeah.
Yes,
could blitz
Lizards
the
get
plus
sauce
agility.
with stars. I think are Brett's the only team that doesn't get chainsaws, or I guess elves.
I
Bretts and
was
elves.
furious about that when I played Brett's, but yeah, I think it's only Brett's and elves that can't get chainsaws. Yeah, can vampires get chainsaws? Random boy. Where are you?
Skaven have no chainsaw. Huh?
Correct. They just have ball and chain.
Which, yeah.
Meh. Oh.
Oh, I guess he's not going for the skink.
No, that's
He just
fine.
blocked his own way.
I mean,
Could go for the chainsaw, but the guard is going to prevent him from getting a good hit on him.
Yeah, there's 2 guard there, so it'd be an uphill.
getting rid of
Unless
skinks is
he-
great and all, but if you can get rid of Saurus, you'll take that. too.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to be able to get an easy claw palm hit on a Saurus.
Just had naked claw on that one. Or no, he didn't. He used the
He uses just regular straight.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a lot of good blitz options right now, unless he uses the bull or does a GFI to hit this
Yeah,
diving.
it's due to the
tackle
lack
skink.
of guard, and the guard that he has is not incredibly well placed. So I don't know where this blitz is going to be. So he goes that
check
way.
the
That'll
cross.
give him a 1 die. That'll give him a 1 die.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's going to take a 1 die on the Crocs. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh!
No damage. Just funds.
Yeah, as I said, he didn't have a great blitz option.
So
Can't
hear
really
me
fault
out.
him for taking it.
If he uses Slibly and Slibly's grab and fills the space, there's actually a push play with the Croxagore where he can push his tackle Kathy free to blitz the ball carrier if he wants to. It's a lot of dice.
That is a weird play.
Nah, he's just going to go for hits. It's like, screw that. Punch
I
stuff.
just really want him to have a skink downfield because Bleeding Hippie's not prioritizing protecting the ball, really. He's definitely not afraid of these skinks.
We're probably going to see him drag Sneezy to it and foul him with the chainsaw, to be honest.
I mean, no, it's a decent foul.
I think the problem for Hippie right now is he's got his
I would
two
like
killers
a GFI
far
to
back,
mark the
like-
ball with the Saurus. That prioritizes the blitz target, and then you could go in with the foul on the bashful blocker.
Yeah, I mean, he can blitz the ball with 2 GFIs right now.
That sets up the
That's
foul
true.
on Sneezy's second.
Yeah, why base the ball when you can blitz it? That's true. The GFIs.
So I'm guessing we're going to see maybe blitz on Sleepy. Make that foul a bit juicier. So I think,
Well-
yeah, going for the DP would feel pretty good.
No, he's going straight for the ball.
No, he's going for the ball. Yeah,
Oh, okay, double GFI. Will he roll the POW? No.
Doesn't
he
need it.
doesn't need a
need it.
pal.
Guy's not Blodge. Goblin stays on. That's a decent scatter for Bleeding Hippie.
For Bleeding Hippie, yeah. Can't get really more marks. And Block Mighty Blow is vulnerable to a Claw Palm hit.
Actually, that's probably the best spot that could have scattered because it's going to be really hard for the Skinks to
So yeah, they need to
make
do
multiple
dodges and tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna. Oh, is he going to recover it?
You don't think he's gonna? Because I think he's gonna.
He's mad. He's gotten mad with power.
There he goes.
Got
Okay.
sure feet.
Not
so, I
safe.
mean, those
Yeah,
GFIs are
just
not
start
bad.
rolling the GFIs. Just keep going one more.
He
He
should.
didn't use his
Right
reroll
now,
on
the
I would like him
Claw
to
Palmer
do one
guy
more.
yeah, so many Chorfs can get near you. He goes
I-
back.
Sure feet. I don't know about backwards, but okay.
I think he's going to use the other the skink to screen.
Well, and he can
But-
also assist the foul. I think the foul should come on this Chorf.
If he forgoes the foul though, he can use helmet
Yeah.
and the other skink to actually cage up properly, and be safe at least for a turn from being blitzed.
Yeah, we're going to see a foul on that Chorf.
Yeah, he's not forgoing the foul.
I don't think you let up the gas. I mean, you're actually up numbers right now. Oh,
He's following that Chorf.
not that Chorf.
Oh, he rerolled it.
Just roll sixes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That for everyone that knows and doesn't know, that is a bug that the loner. Or no, the loner roll did happen.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
fixed
they
the
fixed
bug.
that.
Fixed the bug. Oh, nice.
I don't think you take a blitz with the Crocs or block with the Croxigar. I think you just stay where
wouldn't
you
have-
are.
It wouldn't have broken armor on the other Chorf.
No, I
Yeah,
would
but the
have
Claw
given
Palm and
assist.
Chorf can reach the ball
Yeah.
if he can free him up, which is pretty... Well, double guard makes it a little bit difficult.
I think his first priority needs to be to get safety back, because if anything, if he goes for the ball and screws up, then Luxar can run down the field and be completely free.
Well, there's that push he needed.
Oh, and he KOs there the second.
Who needs Mighty Blow or Claw? Source or
Okay,
just
those are fake skills. Super.
Source or Paper Dragons. Like, you just fall apart.
So even if he frees up this Chorf, he needs 2 GFIs for this.
He's going to use the Bull Centaur and get the 3-die, I think.
Yeah. But then he can sidestep scattered out of bounds.
He could.
Do you, though?
I mean,
you
there's
do.
only 2 skinks on the pitch you need to worry about.
I think
You could sidestep up and just hope you don't break armor here and just run away with it. Yeah, that's what he's going for.
No armor break. No catch.
that's a terrible scatter, though.
Well, it could have been worse.
Yeah. With a 1-die, he can make it pretty easy to pick up the ball and keep retreating again. He doesn't.
Oh man,
That's
these
another
one dies are just eating away at him. The lack of guard is really punishing. Deciding if we want to stand firm or not.
Opts not to put himself on the Claw Palmer.
I'll be sleeping for a while.
Another stun.
Pretty good turn recovery for Bleeding Hippie.
Not perfect though.
So if you
Black
want to
Star
go all
can get the
in,
ball
there
again.
there is an all in play here, and that would be to wizard the bowl, blitz the
Is there a
hobgoblin.
wizard?
There's no wizard.
Oh, what? You didn't get the wizard? I thought for sure you got the wizard.
He didn't get the wizard.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
I mean,
So-
Helma and Silly Billy are pretty
Yeah.
expensive by themselves, and the extra apple on top of that.
No, you're right.
I think you one die blitz the bull centaur with Kathy and just try and recover the ball and screen off.
That's a decent approach, yeah. It would be a 1-die blitz.
Yeah.
And then
But you
don't
got the block
see him.
tackle.
knowing that there was no wizard makes me hate the way that Bleeding Hippie played the ball even more because he did not protect it.
Yeah, he should have probably just brought it into a cage, ground it down.
Right.
He's not in a rush. He shouldn't be.
Right. He played very loose with the ball. I thought
Yep,
that was
so-
intentional.
Oh, what?
Nope.
What are we doing?
Oh, I see what he's doing. He was gonna go for a push play. It looks like push the guy back onto the ball, and then use Amy.
Oh,
Now
so
he's
you
just gonna
follow
roll
up
into-
to cancel. He can, yeah. No. There's not much. If he wanted to get the push play, he could have tried to chainsaw Sneedy the second, move the frenzier there, and you could chain push the skink onto the ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his plan is. He 2+2+3+.
Well, his
if
plan
he
right
wants
now
to
is
get the
just
ball.
take every 2-die I can.
Hit this guy, hit that guy. Call Plumbers aren't marking anyone, which is good. Block with the Crocs. He's actually not going to
Freed him
use
up.
the chainsaw
Okay.
to block.
He still has a blitz. Oh no, you used the blitz. Damn. I don't know. Maybe a foul.
With the chainsaw? On what? On the claw or the stunned? Needs a second.
Assuming he somehow gets the ball out of here, he could just be wanting to screen with helmet, and then this Frenzysaurus.
He can move the Frenzysaurus, and that doesn't do unless he's trying to. No. I don't know where he's going with this.
Helmet's playing safety.
Against the Blodge, it's not a bad safety.
Yeah, so 2+2+3+2+ to get the ball out of there, and then you
tackle
can
though.
make a fairly decent screen. Yeah, it's gonna need to not
It-
roll a 1.
It is a lot of rolls without, yeah, dodge.
He does have the team reroll. Bleeding Hippie already low on rerolls.
Here we go. One
Oh,
gets
needs
the
to get out
most
of the tackle.
difficult ones. Yeah, and he's free.
I
He
don't
needs
like
the diving
working
tackle
at it.
to dodge out to screen, and then he'll be pretty safe. Sure, Snow could probably get him, depending on the angle. But that's not safe. He can't. He has to block the front. I think you have to stop from the front. Because the tackle guy is much more dangerous than the other Bull Centaur.
Yeah, I think he has to go back up and to the left one.
Yeah. Yep.
There we go.
If the other one was stunned, yeah, he would have been fine, but
The
Bleeding
ball.
Hippie's
on the-
Let's.
throwing 1-dies like crazy.
Yeah, Bull Centaur 1 GFR away for a 2-die. It looks like that's what he's going to do for the first action. Does get him down with block.
Too bad he doesn't have a Blodge Agi 4 skink.
Yeah, just too bad.
All things could like he's on the back
That
foot
skink
trying to
is
defend
like
the ball.
holding up so strong though.
But all things considered, like it's still going pretty well for Lickstar. Like he's not taking
yeah.
that many casualties. He's actively fighting for the ball.
Another 1-die.
He's just going to try to... No, okay.
That would have been a weird play.
Chainsawing that guy feels really good. You
I
just
know.
dodge... Yeah. But then you also have the Mighty Blow hit as well.
It's still just another 2+, 3+ to pick up, and now he can start moving towards the half line.
Yeah, and there's really no one to cover the rear other than the Bull Centaurs.
Oh,
but if you
even
can
better than
screen
the
them
Chainsaw
off-
Blitz is the Mighty Blow Block Blitz onto the Agi 4.
Yeah, right in the back there, and he's
And then if it's a
completely
push,
free.
you get a free Chainsaw hit.
If you want to put him on the ball, yeah.
Yeah, I think you take the Mighty Blow hit and you push him to the out of your way, and you just do the 2+, 3+.
Or you do that
2+
after you
and
pick
start
up the
going.
ball.
And you can just screen off. You have a Frenzysaurus who's completely free
Mhm.
to run up there. Helmet 2.
That's a DP Hobgoblin going down again. The stun, though.
Yeah, the main thing, and I think the reason why Bleeding Hippie is struggling so much and why Larkstar is doing so well is that he's put more... Larkstar has been managed to actually force Bleeding Hippie to take and try to get the ball. He hasn't been using his Claw Palmers at all. They haven't really been getting any hits.
No, and they're actually not in great spots still. One on Slibley, and the other one could get 2-died right now.
Yeah, forcing him to blitz with the Bull
I
Centaurs.
don't like that
just to
block
get the
first.
ball
I
free.
was just going to say he shouldn't roll that block because he doesn't have block. Oh,
Oh.
punished. See, he needed to go for the ball first before these 2-die blocks.
Well,
The first one is
Time to roll
safe.
some
It's the
dice.
second dodge that's going to be in tackle. Thankfully, it's only one.
and the 3+ pickup.
Yeah, the 3+ pickup's risky.
I mean, it doesn't.
Because if he fails it, then he's looking at a nice big hit. Brings the guard around.
I think you still have to take the hit now on this agility piece first.
Yeah,
Yep.
good angle.
It's down. Mighty Blow hopefully will proc.
Question is, does he follow this or not?
Nah.
I think it's going to provide an assist so that the other Saurus can, get a hit.
On the guard.
He's really heavily favoring just trying to get damage on these Chorfs and taking blocks. Oh, he doesn't make the block first.
And the
Fails
the
it.
reroll.
That
Yeah.
Scatter's not terrible, but he's got a lot of base players now.
Yeah, the chainsaw on the ball is not bad. He's stand firm too. And the sidestep. So I don't think it'll be easy for Bleeding Hippie to get this
It
ball.
won't, but this skink going down right here could be stopping him from making...
I don't
A
think you
score.
Scatter on. Yep.
Yeah.
The
Stays
Skink
on
does
the
not want
pitch.
to die.
Wow, Elena just will not go away.
But I guess the only option you have to pick up the ball with, if the other skink gets stunned or removed, is helmet.
Skink 2 down.
It's getting real ugly for these skinks.
And this one's on palm too.
Well,
There's
doesn't matter.
the
He
rule.
dead.
Do you use the
Nah, it's
Apo
okay.
here? Is the question.
I wouldn't.
I don't
You
think
got
so.
two. You got two. Yeah, he holds off. He has a bunch of extra skinks. The diving tackle is not that valuable.
That's interesting.
All right, so gonna be blitzing the chainsaw, hoping for that knockdown. Does get it.
It's not. Oh, yeah.
Finds the stun.
So if he doesn't pick up with the bull here, he's not picking up the ball this turn.
I don't think he's going to. He doesn't want to leave him there for the serve.
Could still get surfed.
Good.
That's a one dice that's not a skull.
And it begins.
Oh.
Do you Apo this?
Naked
MNG.
claw.
That's your tackle, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
good.
does. I like it,
worked.
and it works.
This is
He doesn't have a lot of
not a great
options.
spot.
No.
You can put a guard there and get a one dice, two dice into a nega dice. but that's not super great. He needs to free up Slibley and get him in here.
I mean, Slibley's doing his job keeping those claw bombers occupied.
But he's got that precious guard.
I think we might be looking at Croc's blitz on the bowl.
Ooh. No, I think he's going to bring Slibley around.
The backside?
Yeah. He can get on the ball, or he can even blitz this ball carrier if he wants. And then if he brings the Crocs in, he can get another hit with his frenzy piece, and he just has to hold out for as long as he can for these stuns to come back.
I bet you can't use grab to move someone backwards on a blitz.
This, I mean, you could also, yeah. Is he going to blitz the plus agility? That probably would be a fairly decent approach.
Yeah.
Because there's really no other ball carriers other than the bull centaurs in the near vicinity.
And if he does that and he gets his guard in, he can make a two-die block with frenzy.
Yeah.
And you could stand firm on the ball.
All good reasons. And yet, that's not a blitz action.
Okay, he might be blitzing with his Mighty Blow.
That's what I was originally going to say.
Body
Mighty Blow blitz, and then
no, he's not blitzing with the Mighty Blow.
We're not blitzing at all.
It's going to have to be this. Yeah, it's going to have to be Laurel the second. But who is he going to hit?
One of the claw bombers, because reasons.
I guess you did give up that claw palm hit.
There's Frenzy block number 1.
If you put him on the ball, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a bad scatter.
You know what? That's pretty good. You get the bull against the sideline. Probably put him on Slibley. Oh, that works too.
This is a very dangerous position to be because Bleeding Hippie does have that frenzy bull centaur.
But all these Chorfs are going to get back into this next turn.
I think you have to bring. That's what he's bringing Laurel around for.
Oh,
that's not fortunate. Yeah.
Because yeah, now he can just literally flood the ball with Chorfs.
I mean, the second he didn't have any skinks available that turn, it was going to happen.
yeah, Bleeding Hippie has a lot of options here.
Curious where the blitz goes, because there are many things that he's threatening. The surf of the bowl being the biggest one that jumps
Ooh,
out.
no, he's going to hit this.
Yeah, he's gonna scatter the ball here with Happy. You can use Pro here. Yeah.
Has Pro worked this game? He hasn't used it a lot.
I don't think it has. He can also get the chain push. He can chain push a Chorf now, which is what I assume he's gonna do.
Naked Claw. 2 removals for Naked Claw.
Yeah, I don't think you Appo this.
I don't think you can.
You just have to hope the KO roll is good.
Well, he should at least get 2.
Oh, where's the ball gonna go?
If one of those picks it up, that's scary. That's a great.
Ooh, that's not.
It's gonna force some kind of 1-die onto. Oh, it's a frenzy 1-die onto the Crocs.
Yeah.
That's an interesting move, because now that Bull Centaur can get surfed relatively easily. Oh, he's not even going to go to pick up the ball.
Unless he uses the bowl. I don't hate that, actually. I would. Well, it scatters out of bounds.
No.
Wow, the frenzy 1-die rewarded.
Yeah.
So is the Chorf just going to pick up the ball?
No, I don't think you even attempt it. You just wait for your Agi 4 sure hands. Because if it goes out of bounds, you could get just punished.
So I think before you do anything, you got to block free Kristen 3 to get down and help out, because this is getting really bad really fast.
I would probably actually blitz with Frenzy onto the Agi 4 after standing up Slibley.
There is a Frenzy trap. Oh yeah, if you stand up Slibley, there's no Frenzy trap.
You could also
With
get
the
a
guard.
1-die surf on the bull with the chainsaw if you don't. Or, no, chainsaw automatically doesn't get a push or block at all.
Yeah, you don't push.
Yeah. Just thinking like bomber where you could push or use your bomb.
There's nowhere for him to get this ball safe. He might just have to try and punt it.
Yeah, you'd probably pick. You'd have to dodge, move up towards the middle of the pitch, and just throw it down. If you do that, then you want to take down the DP here, which I guess a mark would be okay. But if you're looking for a punt play, because there's no way you're going to be safe with all those Chorfs there.
Late arrivals, so we've got 1 KO'd Hobgoblin and 2 knocked out Saurus and the injured Skink.
What?
Oh,
He's going for the
he's
surf
going
on the
for
bull
surf.
centaur. He gets him.
But he's gonna get
And-
surfed in
I would say
turn.
there's-
Probably.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh shit!
Oh,
that is a big
okay.
one.
He's okay.
Instantly
He's okay.
appoed.
The Apo saves him, but bleeding hippie.
I do think the counter surf is on.
Clench there.
You're so likely to get surfed.
Well, to get the surf, he needs to knock down Slibly.
And this is turn 7 though.
Yeah.
He needs to get this.
Do you see a
agility
way that he
4-piece
can
free.
score easily? I don't.
No.
It would be so actually he can dodge.
It'd
No,
be
he's
with
got
the Bull
stand.
Centaur.
So the Bull Centaur has Juggernaut, so you can dodge out. You can frenzy helmet out of the bounds. And well, no, because
You can.
the-
Yeah,
the
you could do
Skink.
that.
you're gonna have to move somebody around. So you're gonna have to knock over Slibly first.
No, I don't like it.
So that would mean Elena would go and scatter onto the ball if you try to frenzy helmet off.
Yeah, you can't go
No,
into
that's not what
Elena.
we're gonna do. We're just gonna blitz him.
I think you stand
Oh,
firm.
Galen,
You stand
yet
firm.
again. Yeah, you
Oh,
stand
you
firm
absolutely
here.
stand firm.
Because the scatter could fuck you.
Well, and it just means that the Agi 4-piece can't go anywhere without
Yeah, he's
really risky
surrounded.
dodges.
He's stuck.
Well, I mean, if he followed, if he didn't stand firm, he would have been surrounded. There's no dodges to be made. He would have had to dodge helmet or Saurus.
And
or
he had to
something.
use pro. He couldn't have used his team reroll there because he's got way too many dice to throw.
Yeah, he's gonna. I wonder if he was gonna go for the half die surf,
Oh, jeez.
or you could go for the 2-die on Elena the second with the Hobgoblin.
And follow.
Hey, you.
He
No,
pushes
he's
the
going for
chainsaw.
helmet.
Oh, man. These 1-dice. So many 1-dice.
Yeah, this is looking really, really dangerous for Bleeding Hippie right now.
I think this is frustration.
Yeah.
If he fails this dodge and this attempt on helmet, then there's a very good chance that not only can Large Star clear off the ball, but he can get Elena up into scoring range. Yeah, he can block the agility player. He can chainsaw the Palmer. The ball will be completely free. And if he blocks with Slibly,
He can just run.
yeah,
He can absolutely just run. Very much.
No
a
one to
scoring
really
threat.
catch him, too. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, though you would definitely want your chainsaw to knock down Bashful.
Yeah.
yeah,
That-
it would make it a
that's
lot
the
easier.
Toughest part here.
So what do we do first? Frenzy hit?
Probably. It's
Yeah,
fairly
'cause
safe.
you
It's
have your
the
reroll
agility
still.
4-piece.
Yeah.
I think it is the
Yeah,
All
if
the
you
other
knock
actions
him
are
down,
loner
then-
actions.
The good thing is the Hobgoblin's not in scoring position. I think the only player in scoring position is the Bull Centaur.
Ooh.
Whoa. Good thing we did that first.
That's not good. But now you really want that chainsaw to work.
Yeah.
Because if you fail to pick up, then he's going to get palmed.
I think if he failed to pick up, he's gonna get palmed anyways.
I need to
Alright.
reduce any of the hits here. I don't think.
Okay, so we're going to
Yeah, I
blitz
like
Sleepy.
He can then
I'm gonna-
use this guy to assist a hit by Slibley to pave the way, if you will.
See, that makes
Yeah,
it
it
easier
gives you
for
the
him
two
to clear
die.
the bull centaur.
Alright, so Slipley gets his chance. Knocked down.
It does clear the path.
Now it's up to Helmet. He gets him.
Big chainsaw.
Nice.
So 2+ pickup and you're home free.
Oh man, Larks are going up 1-0 this half. Would be-
You're not quite home free. I think.
Oh,
have to-
no, but he
oh my
rolls the
God,
pickup.
no!
Oh no. See, this is gonna
Pick
be
up
bad.
handoff to the bull centaur. That's all you need to do.
He can clear the bull.
Ah, it's brutal.
Well, now, and he's gonna get a bunch of claw palm hits if he wants them.
I don't
Is
think
he
you can
though?
roll those dice.
They're more one dies.
Well, I mean, you can make them too. You can try to at least.
You're not getting the crocs down.
That is true.
Well,
Oh,
we're
we're,
just-
gonna be
Oh,
doing.
the
going
one
for it.
dies.
Well, that I think stops the
That-
score.
Does that stop? I think he can still get to the end zone. Yeah.
Going back to you?
because Bulls.
He has to go.
Oh, okay, he has to go first. I see.
He has to go into the end zone, and there's gonna have to be a pass.
Gonna do a throw, yeah.
Well, we can surf one bull. We can surf two.
Bleeding
Oh,
Hippie picks
wow.
up the ball. All
He's
he
gonna
needs
get
is
this.
like a 4+. He needs to do a GFI to make it.
He's got a reroll for it.
Right now.
Yeah.
That makes it a
4+.
short pass.
The pass is good.
Oh,
Oh, but the catch.
Oh my god, he
okay.
got away with it.
I'm upset.
Larkstar played that half so well.
Yeah, Bleeding Hippie barely survived that particular drive. If Larkstar had picked up the ball, there would have been no chance of him scoring, pretty much.
Not only that, but it would have been extremely likely that
2+ failure
Larkstar
and your
scores.
opponent getting a score. But I knew as soon as he freed up that Chorf, he was basically allowing the bull to get free. Well, nothing like Chorf pass plays.
And that's the end for Helmet.
well, he doesn't have a reroll for this.
He did
but
like
does
one
have
thing,
grab.
right?
Well, at least we're going to have an extra skink on. Because Sarah's still sleeping.
Yeah, and the one turn. Larkstar doesn't have a reroll for it, though.
Yeah, he does have grab to help out though, and frenzy. It's not the most difficult one turn in the world.
Yeah, the
Although
grab
there's
should be
plenty
useful.
of tackle in his way.
Blizzard one turns aren't too tough. There's no stand firm for these Chorfs, which, considering they're at 2100 TV, is a bit of an anomaly. Both the claw bombers are on the sidelines in case of rock.
Yeah, with the sprint, he only needs to move up 2 squares, so not very far.
I think you take as many hits as you can get still, just because you don't want.
Am I crazy, or is this like pretty soft defense?
This is a really soft defense. Look, he doesn't even need to use grab to get the first push. If he moves somebody up into the square
Well, with frenzy.
where the DP is, he can just block twice with frenzy, and he already has
Yeah.
his first push.
Yeah.
Looks like he has another idea though.
Yeah, he's going to use grab here.
Grab's the reliable one that only needs one action.
He doesn't have any rerolls, so it's not like blocking with Slibbly is any worse. Unless he gets a reroll,
Yep.
which I guess there's the chance.
I would prefer him having the option of both, basically, and setting up to where he could use both tackle or grab or frenzy if one of them fails. Because he's got, you know, 2 different hop
Yeah,
downers on the line.
what you're thinking is, yeah, is you'd have Laurel the second, you'd swap them out with the Frenzier, and then you could bring down the DP is what you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, I would agree. You'd want to swap out Stacy the second and Laurel the second. That gives you the blitz chance.
Because right now
But
he's
as long
as he-
got all
as
his
long as he
eggs
gets
in
the
one
pushes,
basket.
this is going to be an extremely easy one turn as long as he gets the pushes.
But yeah, he can keep pushing.
He has
and
no
get-
rerolls. That's the issue.
Yeah,
so he's gonna have to
but he
roll
doesn't
dice.
have built-in rerolls. He has got sprint and sure feet.
No, yeah, he does have sure feet, but he doesn't have catch. Doesn't have sure hands. I mean, he does have agi 4. Not terrible. Let's see if he still sees. He needs to take it. He needs to try to take advantage of this frenzy. Give yourself as many failure chances as possible.
Oh
That
my
ends
god.
that. The palm and Chorf is going to be able to get to him.
That's brutal.
The only
Yeah.
there's
Stop.
only silver lining is if Bleeding Hippie doesn't position this right, and he doesn't get the knockdown and gets a push. That
Wait,
could
Bleeding
allow
Hippie
this
only
game to
has-
sidestep up.
It's gonna be
And
a
Bleeding
one
Hippie
die.
doesn't have a reroll either.
Oh, you can get a 2-die.
Are you sure about that? I guess
The
you can.
source
He can
doesn't
mark
have-
the source. He doesn't go through
Yeah.
Slipply. Yeah, that's how.
It's really just going to be. He needs to fill the gap on the right too, I think. No, he's not filling it. But I guess the DP could get the fall. Okay, it's not going to matter. He just knocks him down.
Pile on. I think you pile on
I
anyways.
probably would.
He doesn't. 50-50 chance of coming back next drive.
Feels bad, man.
Got to feel for Larkstar in this one. He put on such a good show, and almost got away with it too if it wasn't for that one.
Well, to be honest, he hasn't taken that much attrition yet, so he still has a chance if the next half goes the same way.
Do I see a surf coming?
I was just thinking that. I'm like, no, he's got
Yeah, I
frenzy.
think he's going for it. He's gonna move Silly Billy, Slibbly, to get that guard assist in, and he's gonna have to hit the guard away. If he gets the follow up, he can get a pretty easy surf. This is not that difficult. Probably 2 Andy Davos out of 5 here.
We're surfing Bull Centaurs today. That's about it.
It's really
Yeah,
easy.
it's not too hard.
I hope he
Yeah.
sees it.
He was here at the beginning of the stream. All right, so we're gonna move Slibbly to get that assist.
Do it.
You're saying what he's gonna do, or have I?
I'm pretty sure he did. He's gonna do it.
Okay,
he wouldn't
yeah,
have done it the way.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the right
Yeah,
spot.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's
that is the
fine.
right
It's
spot.
fine.
He just
Okay.
needs to follow up. Yeah, no problem. See, now it's just
Yep. And the guard's there, so it's gonna
No
be a
apple to
2-die and a
save him.
2-die.
No apple to save him. Come
go.
on. That's the push.
Justice.
yeah, he gets him. Let's see.
No sound. Good.
That's a shame.
Thick skull.
Oh, you're right.
I heard the skill proc, and then I'm like, yes, he rolled an 8.
T says he's pretty sure Hippie's got away with several murders.
You can still get one more block on the Blodge Goblin, I guess. Might as well go for it.
Yeah, it's nickeled.
And then Vanity Pass.
Well, that's
Nice.
another SPP.
You got Chorf passes, you got Lizard passes. What more could you ask for?
So the skink woke up. The Saurus is still not.
Not good, but I think he still has plenty of strength.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty of strength, and especially because the Chorfs just don't have the amount of guard you'd expect for them to have at this TV. I mean, they have 4, but
Usually they have that at like 1200 TV.
the worst teams are the ones that have like just maxed guard.
Yeah, nobody does
It's
that.
miserable.
Yeah, this game is certainly showcasing Bleeding Hippie's weaknesses, and I think if he does win this game, that's going to become much more apparent in the future matchups that are possible, given all the Nurgle and the Chaos and yeah,
Yeah.
or more Lizards.
So that's pretty easy to get those LOS hits. He's got both of his agility 4 skinks. So ball recovery won't be a problem. The question is, do you play for overtime or don't you? Because we saw last half that Hippie's not exactly been, well, like cagey with the ball. It's been very open, and it almost really bit Bleeding Hippie in the ass there.
I wouldn't count on him to make those mistakes in a 2-turn situation, or like say 3 or 4-turn situation. I think you're better off, unless you get a bunch of removals early, trying to go for overtime.
Yeah.
As much as OT might not necessarily go your way, given the fact that you have so much.
If he wins the
clock on.
toss, then you have your plus agility skinks. And if you got your rerolls, then there's almost nothing he can do to stop you.
There's a
Oh,
lot.
Bashful and Lindsay. Ooh!
Ooh.
That's a good hit. Palmer off the field.
And just stuns Lindsay, so the very good rock for Larkstar there.
Especially because no one really cares about Lindsay as
10 on 11.
as far as skinks go.
Again, Larkstar with the number advantage early in the half.
Was that one of the guard? It was one of the guard. It's even
Yeah,
better.
it was a guard Palmer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a guard Palmer. So it's even more helpful because it'll help him consolidate his
Going
strength
straight
advantage.
for the bull. I probably would have preferred knocking over the 2 Chorfs and going after the niggled one in the middle.
Bob. Yeah. Certainly more likely chance of a removal.
Oh my god.
He uses the...
Oh, he used the reroll and it failed. Oh.
Both of those were bad things. Doing
Yeah,
the
I don't know
blocks
if I
made
would've
far more
done-
sense to do that first. Granted, they were
Yeah.
loner blocks. That's probably his justification there. One didn't have to be a 2-die. I think he could have made it a 3-die pretty easily. Crocs.
You mean the Crocs?
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yeah,
go for the
block
claw
loner
palm on
block
the
would've
mighty
been
blow.
safer. It's going for the mighty blow block.
Might see our first
Grumpy
piling
gets the
onto the
knockdown.
game.
Doesn't
Doesn't
need it.
need it. Oh boy.
Do you apple that
I think you have to.
I
You
do
can't go
too.
down any more Saurus if you make it to OT.
for overtime? Yeah. He does, and bringing him back.
So now all of the inducements are gone for Larkstar, except for Slibley, who's just hanging out.
Oh, that's going to expose the plus agility hob, though.
Yeah. Especially if this is just a push. Super aggressive coming out of Bleeding Hippie.
I think he can be.
It's the
One die pans out.
Palm hit on Slibley. No luck there, though. Yaps not to do a chain push.
No dirty
if,
player on the pitch.
So it's fairly easy to blitz off this snow. That crossbar not standing up isn't great.
Yeah. I mean, it gives him one less hit, though. If he stood up and just stood up, all it was going to do is get claw palmed. Makes the GFI. It's POW. I guess you just skirt up the right side because now all the Chorfs are kind of out of position for that.
Yeah, as long as you can.
Pick
You
up
have
the
to
ball.
screen with your skinks, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta screen and you gotta make sure that once you've screened, White still has somebody on him so that he can't break tackle through your screen.
Sure.
That'll do that. Although, what this means is we're probably going to have to see a quick score from Lickscarp.
It does give him one back. But
He frees up the frenzy. Slibley might be taking a claw palm hit.
mm-hmm. I always move Rachel the skink all along the backside too to really keep the horse kind of contained.
Yeah, if the
Yeah, I would
numbers
like
really
that.
start swinging, you might have to score early. Hope get your players back if there's some KOs. At least get your.
If he is able to just make the corner though and get deep into the pitch, he'll have time to stall before anything other than the Bull Centaurs can get there. And really, it's just one Bull Centaur.
Yeah, the one is kind of out of the play right now.
Yeah, being on the ground and marked with tackle. Oh, going the wrong way with Rachel. I don't like that.
Yeah, I would have rather seen him come behind the Chorfs so that they can't go anywhere
Right.
without blitzing you.
Because he already
Finally
had an
learned how
extra
to pick
skink
up the
there.
ball.
Yeah, Laurel II is the weak point now, and he just has to make sure. Yeah, because also the Huntsman can reach the skink. So you want to try to make that blitz not happen as well. Okay, it's
It's not looking like he's going to go for a two-turn. Or two-turn from here.
Or, yeah, no. He's got control of part of the pitch. The problem is he didn't do anything to make sure that the Chorfs just can't get back in front of him. Get the angle on him.
We're going to see a lot of hits on these Saurus now.
Frenzy trap. Oh no, never mind. That wasn't the
Not the
frenzy.
frenzy ball, yeah.
I keep mixing up.
Whoops.
Mix it up.
Down goes
Yeah, we're gonna-
Slibley.
He is getting
There.
piled on.
Pile on.
Yeah,
And
we-
we're out for the rest of the game.
We're running out lizards.
Oh boy.
It begins.
I mean, if the KO comes back, he'll still be at 11. But yeah, look at that. All the Chorfs now. Taking the angle.
He hasn't blitzed yet, has he?
No.
No.
Maybe he'll blitz that source. Oh no, he already moved the. No, the claw palmer's on the ground.
Probably go for this.
There's another one.
Oh yeah, he could blitz the claw palmer. It'd be a GFI though.
I think you have to come up in sideline cage next turn.
Which is going to feel
Looks
bad
like-
because he could have contained this a lot better.
Yeah. No block on Kristen the Third,
Oh,
and
no.
that's gonna cost him.
Oh my god. This is disgusting.
And it doesn't even matter these are badly hurts because this team is getting destroyed anyway. Oh, jeez.
I think you follow this. He's probably debating it, but I think you do. Okay, you don't. Keep that bull centaur there.
You know what? You can screen off. Don't have to necessarily go for a sideline cage. If you blitz down
No,
this-
exactly. He's got plenty of
Uh,
room. It's
Yeah.
He's going to be forced to score a turn earlier than if he had moved the skink around the back last turn.
Oh, he's gonna go around left.
Okay. That does buy him a little more time,
I don't mind it.
unless he snakes something here.
Yeah, if he snakes, boy.
Don't jinx him any more than he's already been jinxed.
He's had a couple snakes already.
You monster.
So this would probably mean we're looking at scoring around turn 13. 14 if you're really good. And seeing the Chorfs, 3 or 4 turn.
I'd like to see him bring a sidestep skink down.
Is he gonna blitz this turn? I don't think so. I know he's gonna blitz. He's gonna blitz the bull centaur.
and get his tackle back in play, and I like this because the bull centaur was threatening you from the back.
Definitely the most valuable swords on the pitch right now. Oh, I would have pushed further down. Doesn't matter.
He's stunned. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's out.
And then you get your other skink in there to be safe.
Perfect.
And that's not safe.
I don't like that spot.
That's better.
That's a little bit, yeah.
Your IG4 skinks are what is gonna win you the game here. Is what are gonna win you the game. So.
Yeah, the frenzy piece didn't have to mark the claw palm jump up. That one didn't feel great.
I think he did just to bait more Chorfs going there.
The bull
but
going there doesn't feel optimal.
In fact, like
might be. Yeah, he might be able to stall another turn depending on how Waiting Hippie positions this.
it looks like it won't be too hard to stall another turn, to be honest.
Stacy the second taking that claw palm hit.
That's the KO.
Every hit a removal. There's a blitz still. Yeah.
Going for Rachel the second.
So I think you can still stall this out.
One more turn.
Yeah, at least one more turn.
Well, yeah, because the Chorfs can't even get to 1 square from the end zone. Unless it's
Aside
going to
from
be
the Hobbs, yeah.
The Hobbs, they've got, the one wrestle as the blitz that you would want to definitely screen off.
That makes it a little bit harder. That he moved that person first.
I think he wants to blitz him. Or maybe not.
He might be going to score this turn because this is a 3-die blitz with this tackle piece.
Yeah.
It's going to be really hard to screen all the things now.
Yeah, I don't see him screening.
Well, just blocking with the skink.
If he stalls here, I think he's in a worse spot. Because that's going to allow the rest of these Chorfs to re-enter the play.
Where's the blitz going to be?
And
On
the frenzy
the
sacrifice was for nothing.
He wants to hit the ball carrier.
That would be just scoring.
The Huntsman too.
Because he's definitely... So he's doing this because he intends to score.
No removal.
You know,
Bad.
Good sideline cage there.
he might be able to justify another turn of stalling.
But that gets tackle in front of the ball.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know how much I like that.
It was a choice.
I mean, I agree. The longer he can stall this out, the better chance it's going to have. Because it's going to be really hard to stop the Chorfs when they have a full team and you're running out of players.
Yeah, you don't want to lose the game by giving him enough time that he can score. I can understand stalling. You just don't want to have to burn rerolls in the process. Since you don't get new ones in overtime.
Claw palm onto the Crocs here.
And yeah, get tackle onto the... I don't like this, though, because he's bringing all of his players forward to the middle of the pitch where they can't reach back. Although he gets another removal.
The optimal play doesn't matter when you just remove everyone every block.
Because, yeah, he's going to have to roll a lot of dodges, but there's a chance that Bleeding Hippie's going to be able to stall now.
Not a good play, but he could 1-die Grumpy and then mark the wrestler and then 2-die the dwarf and get down there and actually be in a pretty safe spot.
Yeah, there's another turn of stalling here. If he just rolls well enough to do it.
That's the thing, and I don't have a lot of faith in that happening.
He's in tackle right now.
His first 1-die is going to require a reroll, and then he's going to be in a really rough spot.
That's not a 1-die. I like this.
Okay.
Well, I guess the 2+ is more likely than the 3+ block.
But it looks like he might be choosing to score.
He doesn't need to score immediately if he can get.
If
he's willing to roll 3+ dodges.
Yeah, if he rolls the other skink around.
Ooh.
He is blitzing with the ball.
I actually like
down
this.
the wrestle, so.
But that stalls for sure.
Yeah. The thing is, you can't take a bolt down there because it's wrestle with the ball. 1 in 9 chance of failing that. And now, if you want to stall, you probably want to move up and screen off. No, he's going to sideline cage it. Okay.
Because he's in tackle with all of his other agility 3 skinks.
Okay, now it's time to dodge some skinks and hope that they dodge. There's one. Could even line up for a foul on the Huntsman, too. No Apo.
That's
Yeah,
what he's
that's what he's
doing.
going to do. Here we go.
I like it. Ooh, that's
Gets
good.
him. He gets him.
That's really good.
That was a foul.
Send off. This next
SMG. That was a foul.
So even if Bleeding Hippie does win, he'll have to win without his plus agility Hob in the semifinals.
The semifinalist against potentially Bleeding Hippie just got very excited.
Yeah, it's either who was in the previous game?
I don't like the Bulls not coming back as far as it can.
Isn't this playing the winner of Fiction and Gerber?
Yes.
I think it is, yeah.
Gerber or Fiction.
Oh,
So one of them will be very
Oh, the-
happy.
Hold strong still.
He's still alive.
Oh no, the pylon. Just fine.
it's
Still
fine.
alive.
You
Elena has
stall.
been
You can stall
indestructible.
this.
Indestructible. Refusing to leave the pitch.
The question is if he's going to stall now that he's got out the ball carrier. I think he's going to
I don't think you can stall, no.
Yeah, I think
don't
he's going to
think-
have to score where people are going.
Good position for
It's
that
going
ball,
to
though.
suck. That's going to be
Yeah.
2 pluses.
Yep.
Could
There's
you?
not really any way to make it better.
No, no, not
There's
really.
really not a lot of options here. I think if you kind of have to score here, and you've got to make 2+ dodges and tackle.
Yeah, because the Bull Centaur can run you down everywhere you could go to. I was thinking maybe running deep, but like to the right.
Yeah, you're not safe anywhere.
And the Chorf can run you down too.
No, I think you just 2+2+.
Yeah, I think you got to do it.
Some people think he can stall, but it would require dice for sure. You need
Oh, it
to
would
dodge your
require a
sticks
lot of
out,
dice.
and sure you got
Dice.
the 1 die pow one. Don't be the third.
And he's gone.
Oh, I do a casualty. Oof.
This is the secret, boys.
Reed is good. Immediately now, if the KOs come back, the numbers are looking pretty even.
It's all about the KO rolls for sure. And he's
And
looking at
right.
stalling this. He's looking
Okay,
at it.
if he's looking to stall, then now he's got to do some skink dodges.
Okay, he
No,
doesn't. he
No,
doesn't.
yeah,
Score.
he can't stall. The jump up guy would have been able to catch him too.
But he had 3 GFIs.
Yeah, even with that, he
Oh, he
would
would
have been
have?
caught
Okay.
at the very edge of his range. Oh,
Don't reveal. I'm on
Don't
the
hit. Don't
animations.
spoil it. Miss Days. We don't need another Shidora in here.
2 out of 3, boys. 2 out of 3.
that
Crocs coming back is good.
And he'll get one more chance if he can survive and prevent a score.
And the Frenzy one could come back at overtime.
Skink's on the line. Here we go.
I agree. You got to do it. You got to have your Saurus free.
Lindsay and Rachel II.
There are a lot of hobgoblins on the pitch.
Yeah,
actually
Bleeding
a-
Hippie has a big bench.
That's
The
actually
only
a
good
bonus
thing-
for Hippie though. It's because it's going to be easier to score with the hobgoblins than it is with Chorfs.
But less tackle. It depends
That's
who
true.
wins the toss. I mean, I guess it'll help him in terms of scoring here.
I
but he
feel like
doesn't
if
have
the
plus
Lizards win the
agility hob
toss, it's going to
anymore.
be really hard for the Chorfs to stop them. Doesn't matter how many Lizards are left, as long as there's 2 Agi 4 Skinks, 1 to pick up the ball and 1 to run deep. It'll be tough if the Lizards win. Perfect D right now could be interesting.
Or blitz. That would just be.
A deep kick to the right would also be pretty strong.
Yeah, it would make it. You'd have to do some kind of handoff or pass for sure. If the kick is deep.
somewhat deep.
Oh.
The reroll is... That's a pretty good kick. The right direction, anyway. But the reroll is going to just be brutal.
Yeah, I think if he basically needs to get the kick in OT
All right, Rachel the second.
if he can make it
Fine.
OT. Yeah.
Can't pile that on.
He didn't
Didn't even
pile
break.
on.
Didn't even break.
He didn't
I
even
don't-
pile on.
I don't think you can afford to if you're trying to score and not give Wizards
another push.
a chance at OT.
living.
You need his
Fail.
bodies.
He's living.
Yeah, he's surviving.
All pushes. Ooh,
think
I
you
sidestep
sidestep-
up.
You can even
Sets it
sidestep
forward.
up
Yep.
right and make
Yeah.
it
Up left?
closer to the ball.
Go up left
Up
so you don't
left?
give him the extra block.
But the Hobgoblin itself
That's
is
true.
DP.
The Hobgoblin could 1 and 9 too. Yeah, see that brought that bull back. The bull was never going back unless that sidestep went forward.
Yeah, and if the Hob fails the block here,
Right.
you sidestep away from tackle. And rerolls are going to be very important for Luckstar. He's only got 2. You
Going
don't
for the
want to use
Crocs.
them in this half.
Both bull centaurs going backwards.
Yeah, failed pickup here could be. All right, Stephanie taking the shot.
Poor Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Oh, and there she goes.
Yeah. It's brutal.
It's all going to be coming down to whether we can stop the score, and whether Larkstar can stop the score here. Picks up the ball. Does have a 3-die on Lindsay. No POW though.
No.
So
And now
do
you
we
can
see
get
him sidestep
Lindsay
up
on the
and then
ball.
just mark the ball?
I think you do.
It's sidestep, yeah.
You can actually get. Wait. No, he doesn't have sprint on this skink.
No, it's movement busted.
Well,
So
I
there's
think you
a couple-
absolutely get sidestep on the ball. Sorry, Lumi.
Yeah, he has a couple of approaches. He can blitz the niggled Hobgoblin,
He's pressuring
tackle or
hard.
mighty blow. Is he again going to mark the other Bull Centaur? Oh, and if he positions the skink right, he can make it so that the Bull Centaur will have to do a 3+ dodge if it's snow. But he didn't just use white, I think.
Oh, we are going
I like
hard.
that.
We're going all in.
I think you have to.
This
Well,
is
where's
just
the blitz gonna
stall.
be?
Well, you know, actually, no, it's not just a stall. He could try to win the game here.
Yeah, if the Hobgoblin fails the roll.
If the ball gets
Yeah.
loose in any way.
But if you're committing to this all and it fails, then if he can get to the ball to one of these Hobgoblins down
But
here,
even if the handoff
it would be
fails.
game.
Yeah, if the handoff fails, though, there should be at least a skink available, too.
All right, so that's going to be the mark. Does he dodge through to get behind the Hobgoblin? I think that's what... Or does he do GFI to get there? Oh, no, he's just going to stand on the side there. That's still
I
fine.
think that's okay.
I think that's perfect spot because it's still blocking him off from the side of the pitch that he wants to go.
Yeah, but I mean, he can blitz with the Bull Centaur around. He can do a dodge around him. Okay, so he's just going to try to protect his source from the Claw Palm. Not a bad idea. Just needs to make sure not to follow against the jump up. Remember the jump up. No!
Poor Lumi.
Mistakes were made.
Because if he just stands up the guard, you'll get a 2-die with the Claw Palm.
I don't like this Saurus going over here. I would much
Yeah,
rather
it's
have
all
a
been
lot
on
of
the
going
eggs
defense.
in
all
one
in.
basket.
And tackle's gonna cause this skink to fail. I don't think you can afford to burn the reroll here.
If he rerolls, he's basically saying, I'm trying to win on turn 16.
Yeah, but it's pretty easy for him to free up the Hob. I think if the skink was behind the Hobgoblin, you at least force the 3+ dodge with snow for the blitz. Right now, it's just a 2+ dodge.
But that one doesn't have... I mean, it is Frenzy, but it doesn't have Tackle.
Wait, 2
Yeah,
plus.
but it's gonna be 6 dice.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you'd have to roll not a bolt down or POW on 6 dice. That's
It-
pretty unlikely.
It's not 6 dice. If the first hit doesn't work, you go back and
it's-
out of range.
Oh yeah, you're right. But
Five.
then yeah, Yeah, you can get... Okay, 5 dice then. Okay, I think Elena's just going to step up into it. It's all going to be up to whether he can get the ball to forest animals, I think, or the evil queen. Okay, so here's the blitz incoming. Yeah, he gets the bolt down. No surprise there. Freeze up. The apple.
Still gonna require some kind of dice.
And if those dice fail, the agility 4 skink is just right there. And he can't cage up either.
Yeah, is he gonna... he can't pass it. Because the plus agility skink is right there to scoop it up. I think he's just gonna move into that area and try to screen off.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a mistake. Because we all knew the blitz was gonna be on the ball. He shouldn't have given up this hit.
Another one.
Can you even pile on? Why not?
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yep.
That was punished.
Oh man, those 2 casualties. This like drive. Probably the nail in the coffin.
Well,
Because if the Crocs was still on the pitch, it would have required attention of some kind.
There's only one
just-
scoring threat.
There is only one
Yeah,
score threat, but
but
he
who
pulled
can
the
get to
source.
it?
He pulled the block tackle source to mark the dirty player. So,
The bludge, Jennifer can get to that ball.
actually, Rachel, the skink,
Or sorry, the scoring threat.
can do a hero play.
it's possible for Larkstar to get the score here, but it's difficult.
You think he's going to look for the score here? I think he's going
I
to
think-
go and
I think he
base
could
up.
shut
Half
down the
die
score.
blitz, half die blitz, hope for the double knockdown on Apple upright, and if the ball scatters towards the right, then Elena can scoop up and score. But I think that's really unlikely.
I think you got to take back Jennifer and base
Yeah.
the evil queen.
You can even one die the evil queen.
Yeah,
he's
you
just
can
gotta
if you're willing to
survive.
make the 3 pluses. And he's got 2 Oh no.
Oh no. Do you burn the reroll here? I think you have to because the
doesn't.
game is on the line here.
He does. He does.
Alright, he needs to make 2 more 2+ dodges. This one's not in
Now
tackle.
he's
fortunately.
okay.
Alright, so now... Then do you just mark the evil queen, I'm guessing?
Well, the way he positioned that makes me think he might even go for the ball.
But he can't win. That was a scoring threat.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the other scoring threat would be Jennifer, but I mean, who would get the blitz?
The skink on the ground can get there. No.
Oh, no, tackle.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. See, he was blitzing the ball. I knew he was going to do that. So he should have gone for the scoring threat
This
because
isn't...
if you
Yeah,
knocks the
he
ball
should've-
loose,
if he marked the scoring threat, then you have to do one or the other.
but even if he
and
knocks the
force-
ball loose, the scoring
The
threat
jump
is
up
still
fails.
available.
Pro
he
makes
throws
it not fail.
Throw in the double pal. Jesus.
Pile on. Go ahead.
This
That
match
one
could
was
be
a
summed
good
up as Bleeding Hippie and Scott Pilgrim against the world. Just one X at a time going down.
Alright, 3 die. Does get the knockdown. Doesn't matter where you sidestep to, unfortunately.
Brutal.
And that KO, it depends. This game's not over yet. He's going to have to make a 3+ pass, 3+ catch with the GFI. So, or he gets the GFI now, double 3+ for the win.
Yeah, there we go.
And Bleeding Hippie takes it and goes on to the
GG.
semifinals.
Finals. I'm a bit depressed. Larkstar gave it everything.
For a rookie team, I mean, everybody's got to be impressed with the way Star has played this playoff. I think he even played this game really well. He got punished for a couple just positional things. But, you know, claw palmers are going to do that to you. But that will do it.
27 breaks.
Indeed, 27 breaks for the Chorfs off of 51 blocks. 48 blocks for the Cold-Blooded Exes. They definitely threw things to get back in there. 2 removals, though, of those 48 blocks. That doesn't feel as good as the 13 removals from 51. 12 armor breaks and only 2 removals. Yeah, I'd say Larkstar got the short end of that stick. Well played there, Bleeding Hippie.
Yeah.
You did get saved by the claw palm. You also got saved by a ridiculous pass play on turn 16 because he failed that pickup. That was,
On turn 8.
yeah, or turn 8, yeah. Oh man, that 2+ pickup failure. It's gonna sting. Well, any other thoughts, guys, before we close this one out with a couple hype videos?
It certainly didn't go the way I was expecting it, but it 2-1. I called the score line. Not that I expected to go like this.
It's true. Very true. Claw won. That's true, Barbells. Claw did win. Well, thanks for joining me, Lumi and Miss Days. I think the next playoff match is going to be... Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. At 12:30, which would be an hour past from now, Pacific. So, I believe that one will be on Herringzord's channel. But that match is going to be between Full Metal and Section Inc., which is
Infinite Pink.
Infinite Pink. So, more Nurgle on Nurgle action, because I know everybody has not gotten enough of that this playoff going on.
Gurgle, gurgle. Oh boy.
What is it? All right, boys. Thanks again for joining me. Everybody in chat, thank you for those of you that followed. We'll see you guys next time.